That's what we call a sync. That's what we in the studio business call syncing audio and video together.
Get in the sink.
And I'm not talking about dishes.
All righty then.
What up, everyone? I see you. I see you.
I see you too.
Welcome to the Storyworks podcast.
We're back. We're here.
It's another episode.
Listen, this time we've got 3 cameras.
100% for sure this time. And I'm pointing at all of them right now. 1, 2, 3.
Andrew's actually a distant cousin to the Pointer Brothers.
Okay, everybody who hasn't been pointed at, keep your hands up.
Dude. You just have to watch all Tim Robinson content because that's about 90% of what comes out of our
I need to
mouths.
watch Detroiters.
Detroiters. I haven't seen that.
It's him and Sam Richardson, the black guy, like the dude that's like Baby of the Year skit.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Scrooge.
Go ahead and eat up that bone, Goop Scrooge. It'll give you the bony sense of humor.
It's such a mix of like Adult Swim kind of humor as well as just just great skit comedy.
He was on SNL.
Yeah.
He was a writer and he like also like acted.
I didn't see any of his SNL stuff, which I'm pretty intrigued to see what kind of stuff he would do on there.
I saw a couple skits from it, but like at least one of the skits that's in I Think You Should Leave
Yeah.
was like a rejected SNL skit. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, because he would make skits that were too absurd for Saturday Night Live.
I absolutely believe it. That's why Netflix let him do his fucking thing.
Oh yeah,
because it's great. All right, so yeah, no, fucking watch everything Tim Robinson.
Enough with our Tim Robinson tirade.
True King, give us season 4 of I Think You Should
It's
Live.
actually season 3. It's in production right now.
It's season 3?
Season 3.
I guess the content's just so rich.
But also you can give us a 4th season.
Beautiful, please. Please. All right. We saw a big movie over the weekend.
We did. We saw a movie over the weekend. It was a film that just came out in theaters.
It's hot.
You can go see it right now as of the release of this video.
Hot press. Hot press.
Ah, my fingies. Nice.
It was good.
It was really good. We saw Knock at the Cabin.
M. Night Shyamalan's newest film. I guess starting out, I guess I should prelude the entire episode. We're going to talk about Knock at the Cabin, and we're also going to talk about an older film that kind of has a similar, not premise, but a similar feeling. It's going to be Green Room.
A24's Green Room.
2 movies where you're kind of stuck in one spot
The entire time, yeah.
See how like they use thriller aspects in different ways to make these films pop, pretty much. So we're going to start off with Knock at the Cabin. I just wanted to ask you, what is your relationship with M. Night Shyamalan before this movie? You guys are like best friends, right?
Yeah, no, I go to his house every week. We eat popcorn together.
Were you
just silently.
Were you a co-writer on the Avatar film? That he made?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do
you mean James Cameron's Avatar?
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was talking. Sorry, I was confused.
Yeah. I don't. Did M. Night Shyamalan make a Avatar movie? I thought that was like James Cameron's thing.
Oh no, I guess he didn't.
No, he didn't. There is no M. Night Shyamalan movie in Ba Sing Se.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, no, we don't talk about that. But yeah, so have you seen any of his other work? Seriously? I have not seen his Avatar movie, and I will not.
I did see The Last Airbender.
You did?
When I was like a young lad.
Confirmed, even as a young lad, you didn't like it.
No, it sucked. It sucked ass. It was terrible.
Big miss.
Absolutely horrid in every possible way. But I saw, like, I was never really like a huge Shia LaBeouf.
We love Shia LaBeouf in some films.
But I was never a huge M. Night Shyamalan guy.
Yeah.
I saw like The Sixth Sense.
Okay, yeah, I saw that when I was younger, but I really enjoyed it.
And I saw Signs.
Yes.
But outside of those two, I never really fucked with M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I've seen those two. I've also seen The Village. I like The Village a lot.
That one is like in like the 1700s or something like that, right? They're like Puritans or some shit like that.
Yes. I mean, there's a twist, of course.
Of course. Well, I mean, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Robot chicken.
We don't. Robot chicken is horrific, but that scene from it is stuck in my head. The M. Night Shyamalan scene.
Of course.
So yeah, I liked The Village. I saw Devil. I don't remember much about Devil.
Yeah.
I always thought it was interesting that it was just in an elevator. That's a cool concept.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't think it hit too much for me.
Yeah.
But I've always followed his stuff. He's a great director. Even if the story doesn't pan out well, he's got a really good style.
Yeah, he's
good
usually got it.
style.
Yeah.
And it really showed in Knock at the Cabin. I really loved the shots in the cinematography.
In Knock at the Cabin? Yeah. It was
good.
very, very good.
So I didn't see Old. That came out, I think.
No, me either.
I don't know if it's 2021 or 2022, but
yeah,
I didn't
it's
catch that
his
one.
newest movie. But you saw Split.
Split as well. Split was great. I think that kind of hyped me back up.
Got you back in. Yeah.
We should watch that too.
I'm down.
We should do the whole
trilogy. Yeah.
I haven't seen Unbreakable.
No, I'm super down for that.
Has anyone seen Unbreakable?
Let us know.
Have you seen Unbreakable?
Let us know,
please. Okay. Yeah, I'd fuck with that. So let's get into Knock at the Cabin. We'll start off with a little bit of a spoiler-free discussion, general overview. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was it's a gripping thriller.
Mm-hmm.
But there's moments of kind of peace,
all the flashback scenes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I really enjoyed that. But it also gets started really quick, way faster than I anticipated.
No, I was not because in the trailer they show them driving in the car and everything, and I was expecting, the movie to open with that,
with a setup at least, I don't know, the day at the house before they go on the vacation,
as opposed to nah, it's they're at the cabin. Leonard's walking up.
Dude, right off rip.
He's just
this
there.
Big motherfuckers. I am
making his way.
So here for Dave Bautista in a nice fit white button-up shirt.
Oh yeah. No, he looked good. He looked.
Oh no,
he looked damn good.
He's hot,
and he was even with his scalp wrinkles that he had, man.
Yeah, dude.
No, he was still hot.
I'm gonna tell you here, he stole the show, 100%.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Was what I was looking forward to see on the screen. Every moment, I always wanted to see what is Leonard gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
What does Leonard think of this? What's gonna happen?
Well, because he's introduced it. He's such a nice guy.
He's so nice. That's the interesting thing about all of these characters and the relationship that they share within this movie. It's a really cool dynamic. It's just a really cool dynamic to balance all of the characters in this thing. So characters were great. Cinematography was so good. He likes to get close to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're talking extreme close-ups.
Super close-up shots.
Even at the very beginning, just to have that unease when Leonard first is approaching.
Yeah.
It's you're not even it's this fucking tight, man.
No, it's directly
super
on him.
Sharp focus, super blurred background. I like that sense at the beginning because it's the beginning shot is just you're walking through a field basically.
Yeah.
And the focus is it's not open, you know what I mean? It's not like you're looking at a landscape.
Yeah.
You're focusing on each plant as you walk by it.
Yeah.
And I really like that. It's almost like capturing the childlike attention.
Yeah, and she's,
you're
from the grasshoppers.
Yeah, Wen's perspective at that point.
Yeah.
So great characters, awesome cinematography.
She did very good as well too.
Wen was fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed all the performances.
Yeah, no, every actor was super good in this.
Fucking, oh my God, let me get his name. Our boy Ron.
Rupert Grint.
Oh my God. I was the first thing that pulled me in was, of course, this felt like a cult kind of vibe, which
we'll get into.
But I'm like, Dave Bautista,
Mm-hmm.
fucking, what was his name?
Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint. That's just a really fun combination. I haven't really seen Rupert Grint in much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really excited to see him come back on a big movie, you know?
Yeah, no. It's because the last time that I heard of Rupert Grint was literally that, like, he used his money from Harry Potter to, like, buy an ice cream truck.
Really?
And he would, like, deliver ice cream around his, like, local hometown.
That's actually amazing.
That was, like, the last time that I had ever heard of, like, what Rupert Grint was up to.
That's wholesome. I love it. Any other, like, overview thoughts?
I mean, the whole movie is just crazy.
It's all just, you're just waiting to see
what's happening.
And it's not a bore. It's not a boring wait at all, but you're just like, you know, it's a Shyamalan movie. You're like, what is really...
When's the twist going to come in? Because you're expecting a twist.
Well, yeah. You're like, what's going on here, man? Like, and I think it helped that it's like a non-linear storytelling format like that.
Yeah.
In ways.
Mm-hmm. How they would do like the flashbacks.
Yeah. Our exposition is not getting shown until later in the film. So you're just thrust right into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was super good. No, it's not really a spoiler, but I love the fucking M. Night Shyamalan cameo.
So good.
There's channel surfing, and then they see him. He's like...
He's talking about an air fryer.
He's like, hi, I'm Vince with Sham Wow.
Literally, dude, yeah.
Fuck.
He's... It was perfect, too. I mean, he just played it so... It's like, as you can see here, we've got some really crispy chicken if you just set it in your air fryer here.
No, not the air fryer.
He gave himself a good 30 seconds of screen time.
And they were just like, yeah, we're watching this.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to take a second, and we're going to watch this because that looks like some good fried chicken.
That looks like... Now, I would buy an air fryer from that infomercial host.
Wait. Somebody get me my phone. I'm dialing in.
Oh, wait, there's no phone service.
I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to call anyone.
It's a good thing that we have landlines.
No, you don't. Yeah, man. You're going to... I guess I didn't go in with many expectations. I didn't see where this thing was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's much... If you go in that way, it's much bigger than just like a cabin movie. You know what I mean? You see a cabin in the woods thing, it usually goes a certain direction.
Exactly. You're expecting it to do something.
Yeah. This is like it takes a different curve, and it's really interesting. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. No, I saw 2 trailers for this movie, so I kind of had an idea of the vibe. Yeah.
When you saw like trailer 2, you went in with more knowledge of kind of what was going down.
Yeah.
Would you suggest that people watch that trailer, or would you suggest people maybe just watch the first one and then go into it?
You know, it's kind of up in the air. Because I showed it to our friend Brittany.
Gotcha.
And I showed her the first trailer, and then I showed her the second trailer, and I was like, oh, this one is the one that I saw first, actually.
Gotcha.
And she said that, like, she was glad that I had showed her the second one as well.
Yeah.
So I think for some
people... Piqued her interest more, maybe.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you get to see more
some
stuff.
Hefty shit.
Yeah.
They're like, this is what's really going on.
Yeah.
Take a look.
So, yeah, you get to see some stuff like that, and it just kind of, I guess, lets you understand what the stakes really are.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on. Yeah.
So I think it works showing the trailer, like showing both trailers, I think could work for some people, but I think also, like you said, going in blind.
Yeah.
Or, you know, as blind as only watching the first trailer where they don't give a whole lot away.
Right.
I think that is, like, really good too.
For sure. Yeah, it just kind of depends on, I guess, how you are. A lot of people, like, don't want to watch shit before they go in a movie.
Yeah.
I get that too, but sometimes I do need my interest piqued a little bit more to nudge me.
I'll usually watch, like, unless I hear, like, insane things about a movie before I even see a trailer for it, I'll usually watch at least one trailer for a movie just to, like, understand the basic concept of the film.
Right.
But then from there, like if I'm piqued by the trailer that I see, I don't watch anything else.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I vaguely understand what's happening here. This looks cool. I want to see it.
Right, for sure. And that's kind of how it was for this movie. When you sent me the trailer, I watched it and I was like, this is just enough to get me in there. And then I was really happy that we went. It really paid off.
No, I had a really good feeling that you would enjoy this movie.
I love cabin movies, man. I've made a cabin movie.
Exactly. You make cabin movies. It's also like a family movie.
Yeah.
For the family guy.
Yeah, for the family guy. It always hits so much harder, dude. It always hits so much harder now.
Yeah.
We've been watching a lot of shit with kids too. That like bad things happen, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's rough out here.
It do be rough, man. The Last of Us be like.
Episode 1. Ooh. Speaking of, stay tuned for when The Last of Us finishes airing. We're gonna do the full
whole recap thing.
Big old recap, and we're gonna talk about
season discussion. Yeah,
probably talk about our favorite zombie stories as well.
Yeah.
Favorite undead tales.
Bro, they're not actually zombies, bro. They're alive, and they're being kept alive by the parasites inside of them. They're not actually zombies, bro.
Don't go to fucking. It's more than that. It's more than that.
They're more than just zombies. They're not actually dead, okay? They're not. So don't call them dead, dude. Hi, yes, it's me, the gatekeeper for zombie content.
I've logged on. All right. So let's get into it.
Okay.
I think that was a good general overview of the movie. So
cinematography for the film was super good. Score was pretty good.
Yeah.
Acting was very good.
Definitely. I mean, it's just a bunch of people in a room, man.
Yeah.
That's the movie. You got to sell it. You got to sell it hard.
Yeah.
And they did.
They did great. And they definitely did. So go check it out.
Faux show.
If you haven't seen it already, go watch it while it's still in theaters.
Definitely, yeah, for sure.
I'm sure it'll come to some streaming service at some point.
Soon.
It's like a Universal film. I don't know if they have like a streaming platform that they go to or not.
Yeah,
everybody
it's getting complicated.
Everybody
these
has
days.
streaming platforms anymore.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, you're telling me you don't have Universal Plus Extra?
The premium extra
Go?
plus package?
You don't have Universal Go?
Universal Go Premium Plus? Where there's only one advertisement between content? But you have to get like the Turbo.
You broke me there.
You got to get the Turbo Premium Plus Go.
Turbo
Extra.
Premium Plus Go Extra Deluxe Edition. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry.
Incoming Devil May Cry episode. We love it.
Just played Devil May Cry 5.
We've come to the conclusion that Dante is to
if
be.
there's ever, I will die.
It's
got to
be old Dante though.
I will die on this hill if they ever do like old Dante, like in a movie, like a live action movie. It has to be Woody Harrelson that plays him, man. I'll die on this hill. You can't stop me.
Can you see Woody Harrelson Dante doing the hat?
Dude, I can 100% see Woody Harrelson doing like the dance. 100%.
Let's fucking go.
100%. I just don't know who would be anybody else.
Did you say someone would be Nero?
Ben Stiller as Virgil.
Ben Stiller as Virgil. Jesus Christ. No, but then Owen Wilson has to be Dante.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right, you're right.
So now we have, but that could be the sequel.
No, Owen Wilson plays young Dante, yes. Or Owen Wilson plays young, Dante.
Young Dante, and then Ben
Stiller is young Virgil.
My fucking God, dude. We gotta
hire us, please. We'll make this movie. We'll make this movie.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
let's drop a spoiler warning for Knock at the Cabin.
Right here, this is your chance. Go see the film, or face the consequences for sticking around.
Yeah. Or skip ahead.
Skip ahead
because listen to Green Room.
Yeah,
it's a little bit green in here. You see what we did there?
We got some green in this room.
We have a small understanding of production things. Put some green.
There's green in here.
Yeah,
There is
man.
green in here.
We thought about it really hard.
We were like, what can we do to make this room look green? And then we put up green lights,
Look at that.
and now it's green.
Pat herself on the head for that. We did good.
I don't want to use my head.
I don't want to use my head. All right, man.
All right, this is it. This is it. We're going in now. We're
Let's
going in
jump
deep. It's
into
getting
it.
dark.
It's getting dark. Dark enough for a tidal wave to slam on the beaches.
Yeah,
and crush the
150
bodies
foot.
into sand.
Yeah, that shit was wild, man.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what you see in the trailer, in the second trailer.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
They literally just show the fucking huge tsunami wave making landfall.
That was just scary, man. Like I can't imagine.
Dude, all the people just standing on the beach watching it come towards them.
and it's like a long scene, dude. It's just building.
And they didn't start running away until it was like 30 feet away from them.
Yeah, they're like, that's not like breaking, so we should probably
get out of here, maybe.
Fuck, dude.
Proceeds to get swept underwater and killed violently.
That
That's
shit's
probably what
terrible.
got it the R rating, is all like the mass
There's
deaths.
a lot of death, man. There's a lot of death.
Because I was kind of
It's just
wondering.
not like overtly
Yeah.
violent. Like there is blood. It's not like really gory though or anything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, they put like balaclavas over the heads of everybody who dies.
Yeah, that was actually a really interesting part of it. It added something to it for sure.
100%.
Made it more disturbing in a way almost. Especially the first fucking time you see it, dude. Wowee.
Yeah.
You know some of the camera movements that I really like in this movie?
like when Batista does the
Are you talking about the rake thing?
when I'm talking about so it's when Redmond dies and they do the like the tilt.
I like that. The camera's like following him as he goes,
Yeah.
bam, and he comes down on it.
That was sick.
I fucked with that. But like in general moments, they keep you very much in the room by not cutting. He does a lot of like
Pans.
really long pans.
Yeah.
Like somebody's over here,
Mhm.
and then we whip around to Leonard, who is like,
Across, he's in the fucking
Yeah.
kitchen, throwing up.
yeah, dude. I really enjoy that. It keeps you in the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You're following along with it. I like that a lot. I can't imagine the first AC pulling focus that whole time. He's like, fuck,
Dude.
we got to take it again.
Dude, there's no way. There's no
Seriously.
way.
How much do you think this movie cost?
I was gonna say not a whole lot because it's shot in a cabin,
Yeah.
but then there's planes tumbling through the skies.
The
and,
VFX is,
and
I think,
lightning striking and catching things on fire.
when the smoke starts, that's when I think
Yeah.
the money might start coming into it for sure.
So I don't know, 50 million or something like that.
Oh wow, 20 million.
20 million.
Yeah, so not like
My second guess was gonna be 30.
yeah. So you were pretty close. Yeah, not super expensive. Not super expensive. And let me see what the box office is looking like. I mean, this is only what it's right now
I think
when we're
I was
recording.
gonna
It's
say,
Saturday.
as of recording, its release date was February 3rd, and it's February 4th currently.
Gotcha. Let's
So
see.
we're recording this one fresh. We saw it opening night, motherfucker.
Very worth it. Fucking loved it. What are we looking at here?
Maybe they don't report the earnings until the end of the weekend.
I think you might be right. It's predicted to open between 15 and 20 million for the first weekend.
Nice.
Which that'll just kind of get its money back. You know what I mean? Go
Yeah.
see it.
Well,
Go see it. It's
does
worth
that?
it.
I mean, that doesn't account for the budget. Does that account for promotions and shit?
That I don't think so. I don't. Well, maybe.
I
We'll
don't.
we'll
I
have
don't know.
to look into
I was
that.
gonna say I don't know how if the budget is solely for production,
Yeah.
or if it includes post production promotion.
That's
and
a good
shit.
question. Yeah, we'll look into that so we can be a little more
Informed.
when we're thinking about it. But I think it totally deserves to make its numbers. This was a really fun movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, I think more of the money probably came in towards the end with those VFX shots.
Yeah.
The ocean and all
Mhm.
that shit. But for the majority of the film, we are in a cabin, same location, and when there are deaths on screen, it's not like I said, it's not over the top.
Yeah. No.
Sometimes
not,
they don't even show the weapons hitting.
No, they'll just
people.
show like with Redman,
Yeah.
his is the most, well, I'd say either him or Batista's are like the most like visceral
Visceral, for sure.
because you see Redman's head with all of the weapons inside of his head.
Yeah,
They definitely show that.
for sure.
And then you see Batista's opened up throat.
Yeah. Do you see his throat?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like
yeah. I
it,
remember seeing the blood.
I was gonna say it goes down, but then when it cuts back to him, it shows his throat.
Yup. I'd like to go outside for this one.
I love Leonard, man.
Leonard's a fucking king, dude. So what did you think about this? Like the visions, the premise of the visions and everything.
It's crazy. There's some type of like supernatural, like I don't know if it's meant to be God or what. I mean, they talk about.
There's just this
I mean, they talk
presence
about
in this
releasing
movie.
plagues as they die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a plague will
That's
descend.
it sounds very biblical.
Yeah, and I mean, even at the very end, Eric says to Andrew that like I think they were the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yes. Yeah. Which is fucking nuts.
Which is just insane. Like
Yeah.
when that revelation, ha ha ha, get it? Because the Bible book is Revelations. Ha ha ha.
He's done
Ha
it.
ha ha.
He's
ha,
cracked the
ha.
code.
After that revelation, I was like floored. I was like, oh fuck! I did not even
Didn't even like
think to consider that it was that.
Yeah. Because he brings it in from the conversations that they have with the
Mhm.
people that are holding them captive.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get to know them. Like it's such an interesting.
He comes to the conclusion like they weren't trying to.
Yeah.
Like they weren't trying to hurt us. They weren't trying to kill us. Like
Yeah.
they hurt us because we were fighting back. But like
Yeah.
they came here to spend time with us and get to know us.
Yeah.
And so we could get to know them.
It's really fucking cool, man. Like just the fact that these people had to come together because they were I mean, just the way to describe the visions, just screaming, horrific screaming. The opening credit sequence are like documents from Leonard.
Yes.
'Cause it's
like
like-
all the like dude,
It's fucked up.
I saw it
man.
and I was like, this is like schizoid shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like fucking live forever as you are now. Like
Oh my god.
you need to stare at yourself for 4 to 6 hours every day in your window in your bathroom mirror, and then you need to turn the lights off and draw what you think you saw.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
And it's just all those like hugely like deformed faces.
Yeah. Yeah. Bodies.
God.
And it's just behind it, you just see vocabulary. One. And it's like Comic Sans font. It's like
Yeah.
It's like
my
it's his
God. I
school
never
papers.
realized that. Like, I didn't realize it until just now that those were his class's papers.
so it's like he's at his desk. And that's what I think of. He's just at his desk and he's fucked up.
That's
Because
insane.
the shit's not stopping in his head.
Jesus.
And his character, he's a second grade teacher.
He's so soft spoken.
Immediately he connects with Wen.
He just walks up to her and is like,
We're here to be friends.
you
Which
know,
sounds scary at
It's
first.
you shouldn't talk to strangers. That's true.
Yeah.
Your dads are right for telling you that. But
Yeah.
my goal is to become friends with you so that we're not strangers.
Right. Right.
And he sits down and he helps her catch grasshoppers for a minute.
It's like, I'm good at catching grasshoppers.
I'm sad. Why are you sad? It's my heart breaks.
My heart is broken.
Yeah. Why is it broken? Because of what I have to do today.
Dude, it's so fucked up. I just love that they don't want to be doing it either. You know what I mean?
Nobody wants to have to force somebody to make that choice.
I mean, in like the scariest thing about them is they roll up with these weapons, right? They've got these like
Yeah.
primal rigged up.
This shit isn't
tools.
like I said. That's what I saw.
These
and
are
I was like,
bloodborne weapons,
yeah,
dude.
no. When I saw that, I was like, okay, you guys are just insane.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are just insane. Like your visions had you build these insane contraptions.
Yeah. Yeah, like that being part of their vision, like this is what we had.
God
What the
told you
fuck?
to take a fucking chain and attach it to a pick and then attach a fucking mallet to that chain.
Jesus,
What?
dude. Jesus. And the was her name Sabrina?
Yeah.
She has like a stick with chains on it and like just a big piece of metal
Mm-hmm.
swinging, dude.
Yeah, man.
Whack. That shit's fucking crazy. That's like the amount of distrust that there is between the family.
Yeah.
Eric, Andrew, Wen, and then the
Yeah,
strangers.
the four of them.
Man, I don't know. That's just like some of the best content from the movie. It's just
Yeah. And it all started off on the wrong foot because of Redman.
yes, yeah, uh-huh.
Because he's just like
He's like foaming at the fucking mouth, like just
immediately
screaming.
breaks into the fucking cabin.
And when he's like reaching around, like it's a horror scene for sure.
Oh,
at that point.
definitely.
Everybody coming in, you just see Leonard's frame cross,
yeah,
camera
yeah,
out of focus as he's trying to find an entrance.
yeah, dude, that shit's fucked up.
It's fucking scary, man. It's fucking scary. The fact that one of them, another interesting choice that I think made it super effective. I mean, it probably happened in the book because this is based off of a book.
Yes.
Which you informed me. I actually forgot about
It's
that.
based on the book, The Cabin at the End of the World.
Yes. Eric gets a concussion at the very beginning.
Like at the very beginning of it.
So it's a whole thing about his judgment. He's like buying into it more than
Kind of,
Andrew
a little
is
bit.
denying it.
He's just, I think it's more, I don't even necessarily think that he like is buying into it at the beginning. He's just trying to be more like empathetic, I guess.
Yeah.
Than
Mhm.
Andrew is.
Right.
Andrew is very much like they're attacking us because we're gay.
Yeah, we're being targeted right now. And we find out he's got PTSD from an event with Redman.
Yeah, he realizes it after they kill him.
Yeah.
Or, like after Redman dies, he's like, wait a minute.
I knew that fucking guy.
I knew him. He's the fucking guy that attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to see that scene.
Yes.
And you're not even sure in the flashback.
You see it twice, too.
Yeah. Well, the first time I think you just see like the neon sign.
Yeah, it's like just a taste of like what happened.
But then the second time you see it, and when you see the guy walk up and hit him.
Yeah.
And walk away, you still don't even see his face. He's got his fucking like hat on down low.
Mm-hmm. Big beard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you do find out later on that it was him.
Yeah. Very like I said, the nonlinear storytelling as you're piecing things together.
I
really
loved
liked
how they how Andrew started to like pick their shit apart by like
the message boards.
Yeah. He was like, okay, no, you guys all met on a message board.
That's when like you start to wonder, you're like, okay, because you are gripping with yourself. You're like, are they telling the truth?
Leonard keeps turning the TV on, but he keeps checking his watch.
Yeah.
He's putting on pre-recorded shows.
Yeah.
So like he knew that all this shit is happening already. It's not a prophetic vision that he's having.
Yeah. That's what Andrew's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just so like you're like, the entire movie you're wondering like,
yeah,
are they just insane?
You're definitely right there with Eric and Andrew, man.
Yeah.
One thing that I didn't understand the resolve in was Eric's vision.
Yeah.
He saw someone in a light.
Yeah, I think it's like when he first
when they were telling the prophecy, right?
Yeah, because he's like complaining about the light.
Yeah.
And he sees, I guess there's like a big shine behind Leonard.
Yeah.
And he thinks he sees like God, basically.
Is that what you kind of like?
That's how I interpreted it.
I didn't know how to interpret it. I'm interested to hear.
He said he saw.
Thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know what you guys.
Because I'm still racking my brain on that one.
Yeah, because I mean, who else could it be? He's talking about seeing like a figure in the white light.
That's fair.
If there's only like one figure, if there was like more than one person in the light, I'd be like, okay, that's not God.
Right.
But like,
I get that.
That's the only way that I interpreted it was he saw God, or he thinks he saw God.
Yeah.
At least.
Right.
And that's why he's like more.
He's like euphoric by the end of it.
He like comes to
Before
the
death.
he's because he realizes like, oh no, this shit is real.
Yeah.
And I think we had to experience all of their deaths so that we could feel their loss.
Oh my God, yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
He's like,
one.
and now I know, like, I feel resolved. Like, I'm content. I know what I have to do.
Yeah, and he's saying,
Dude, when he's like, I, I'm having a vision right now of
yeah,
you and our daughter, with her all grown up. She's a paralegal working with you. She has her own firm.
shows him like
You guys
walking out.
You guys are going out to dinner. Oh, it's good, man.
Very, very touching. Very touching.
Meanwhile, Andrew is like, no, let the entire fucking world die. I don't give a fuck.
We'll walk the darkness together, man.
Yeah.
It's hard not to be, man. The person you love,
Mhm.
it's hard. I can't imagine. I can't even almost.
No,
imagine,
it's literally like, I mean, Leonard says it over and
my
over
heart
again.
is broken.
It's an impossible decision.
Yeah,
to have to make.
and it's so crazy because they're not. Redmond's the only one who's kind of forceful at times, but he's also like nobody's gonna fucking decide.
Yeah, well, yeah,
and then they know that they have to die because they have seen it.
yeah,
They've seen it.
yep.
Who was the second girl? I can't remember her
Adrian.
name. Adrian.
When they see
before she goes, she talks about her son.
well, she like starts freaking out.
I know,
like
dude.
beforehand, because like she sees the tidal wave.
She's like,
that's the rock that I saw.
yeah,
This is the vision that I saw. This shit is She's like, this shit is actually real.
yeah. I like that they're
Oh fuck.
questioning themselves at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're like, yep.
But
it's
even
lining
then,
up.
she gets like almost like euphoric at times, man.
That's I didn't understand.
You know what
about
I mean?
her
Like, there's a
sometimes.
few times where she's like she's like manic,
Yeah.
almost.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that also kind of leads to like, doubt in whether or not
Yeah.
this shit is like actually real, because like,
Because he's got to play those cards.
you've
You know
got
what I mean?
Redmond, who is like angry and forceful, and then you find out
And he
that
had a
like,
homophobic experience.
I was gonna say, and then you find out that like he had a history with these two, so it's
Yeah.
like, okay, right then and there, you're like, okay, that's strike
This
one.
could have been planned.
Yeah.
But then you're also like, Redmond just died, and he definitely didn't want to.
No, absolutely
He
not.
was like terrified.
Dude, yeah, he said, I'm fucking scared,
That was an
man.
amazing
I'm
performance.
fucking scared. And then he said, don't fucking take your eyes off of me. Make sure you fucking watch the whole thing. Don't take your goddamn eyes off me for a fucking second.
That was like,
And then he puts the shit on, and you can see his teeth through the...
he's like hyperventilating almost too.
Mhm.
Oh my God, just fantastic performance. Just fucking 10 out of 10, dude.
But yeah, you've got that. I mean, even
Short but impactful.
even Andrew kind of puts it together like that. He goes, you've got a homophobe,
Yep.
who reaches out to like a true believer on the message boards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Sabrina, who will, do whatever, I guess. I can't remember how he ropes Sabrina into it.
Yeah.
But then when he's talking about Adrian, he's like, I didn't believe that she had a kid for a fucking second, dude.
Yeah.
That was bullshit. She's lying.
And it was not.
So you have, all these people get roped in by this homophobe to go target us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then whenever she talks, she's always like, hey, so I'm Adrian.
She's kind of geeking, bro.
Yeah,
A
dude.
little bit.
And so it's just like, is this person like just insane?
They do really well. Because like I was questioning myself. I was like,
Yeah.
is shit gonna seriously pop off?
Mm-hmm.
I think once the disease started, the one that killed children, 10 and
yeah.
under.
10 and under. We have mass graves now. We're having to put bodies in the streets.
That's when I was like, okay.
We're here.
Yeah. And Andrew's still like, he's like, I've been researching that for months.
Dude, yeah, he's like, Eric, I need you to take a breath.
Yeah.
I've been following this shit for months. It's not
This
a
was just like
pandemic. Yeah.
But that's still denial.
Yeah,
he's
no,
like
absolutely.
in denial at that point almost.
Mhm.
Shit, man. Yeah, when it all popped off at the end,
Dude.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna stop once Eric died. I'm glad that it did.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Because, I mean, they talked for a minute.
they did. I thought they were gonna run out of time. I was happy with the ending. I thought that Wen and Andrew deserved to have some brevity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the ending of the book, which
Yeah.
I would have been so upset. I still would have been a good movie. Still would have been a great movie.
Dude,
But I would have been so fucking upset.
it would have been like the saddest ending possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go say what happens in the book, man.
I mean, in the book, like Andrew has a gun that he's like kept in his car,
and he finally gets to it in like the last act.
and he gets to it, and there's a struggle for the gun. I think it's like him and Leonard are fighting.
Yeah.
And in the process, blap, gun goes off, and Wen dies, the little girl, their daughter.
That's so fucked up.
And it doesn't even count as a sacrifice because she wasn't willing.
That would have been rough, dude.
So it's like, yeah, your daughter just accidentally died in a fight because you guys were fighting for a gun, and now you still have to sacrifice either yourself or your husband
Yeah.
to avert the end of the world. And they just say fuck it. And we will walk off into the darkness.
Yeah.
We will walk the earth.
They lost their light, their hope. As in when Wen is like Eric's shining hope.
Yes.
Wen and Andrew going on is his shining hope.
That's what helps him to come to peace with everything.
He's like, you got to do it now because I am like so fucking ready right now. Which is like,
he's like,
dude,
please kill me
I'm
now.
at peace right now.
While I'm just like having I want my last thoughts to be of my husband and my daughter.
Oh my God. It's hard, man. And the end, dude, boogie shoes when they're just sitting in the truck, like
they turn it on.
They
turn the car on.
Stuff stopped after it happened. Like it worked. That's what had to happen.
Redmond's truck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the revelation, that no, Adrian was a mom.
Yeah.
Everything they said was true. You get to see a picture of Leonard's kids.
Yeah.
Of his class.
Yep. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, and then they turn the car on and it's fucking playing Boogie Shoes, which is the song that like
Boogie Shoes.
their family loved. Like in the flashback of them arriving to the cabin.
Yep.
They put it on and they're all just in the car singing Boogie Shoes. It makes me think of the scene from Step Brothers when they're doing Sweet Child of Mine. Except it's like a loving family and it's not like
piece of shit.
I'm Derek and I can sing high like this.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
And I can sing high.
Almost crashes car. You're so flat. You're so fucking flat. I pay $300 a month for vocal lessons for you, and you're giving me flat.
And she's just like,
God.
So fucking bad, dude.
Thank you, Catherine Hahn.
Oh my God, yeah, yep.
But yeah, no, I like. So the book ending is just absolutely tragic.
That would have really fucking sucked.
But
where he
the
went.
The movie ending is a bit more hopeful.
Yeah, it's still tragic. Like a lot happens. A lot of people still died. But
a lot of people died.
How are you just going to? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was going to happen.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. You can't just fucking choose that, dude. That's it. That's insane. So yeah, great movie, man. Great movie.
For sure.
I'd probably give it. I'm like between a 7 and an 8.
Yeah. I think I'm
an 8.
I was gonna say I think I'm like an 8.5.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun. I think it would still have good rewatch value.
Yeah.
You know, I just really enjoyed those characters.
Yeah, no,
and to see it again,
good.
knowing that everything is, correct, everything's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a good second viewing experience.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So definitely go fucking check out Knock at the Cabin. Fantastic take on like, I don't know, cabin genre. I think cabins are at least a subgenre in film at this point.
For sure they are.
Like,
there's so many
sure.
movies that just take place in a cabin.
Yeah, dude, it's just a vibe.
It's a good like location to just have like a one set shot. You know
exactly.
It's better than just I'm not gonna say it's better than just filming in like a room, maybe like a green room,
right?
But it would be better than like having a movie filmed all in here.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
think we can do it?
Yeah.
Bo Burnham had more space on inside. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude. Yeah. But like compared to a big cabin, it's like,
Yeah.
a cabin is big enough to where you can have scenes in different rooms of the cabin
Right.
that feel, like they're not part of like the main. Did I just wake you up?
You woke me up on a shot, yeah, because you were talking about the different rooms. The bathroom scene with Eric and Sabrina, before we move on to Green Room, I just wanted to point this fucking shot
Yeah.
out. Do you remember when like Sabrina's behind Eric and he's like
They're like looking in the
facing
mirror.
the camera, they're looking in the mirror. He's in the dark. He's like a dark shaded blue.
Yeah.
It's like he's still in the dark about the whole apocalypse.
Yeah,
And she's just got this heavenly
like light
glow
yeah.
on her from that window, because there's one window in the bathroom
Yeah.
shining that light on her, and she, like, because he's here and she's like right
like
on
like
his left
slightly,
side.
like, above him.
Yeah, that shot was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about when we say this is good cinematography. He thinks about the shots that he's putting in. There's meaning to all the movements.
It was very, very cool.
Super good. That was the last like little bitty detail I forgot to mention. So yeah, man, solid 8 out of 10 for me. Very good.
8.5 for me.
Check that shit out. We're gonna move on to
And now
presenting.
back to our A24 fans out there.
Let's go. Fucking Green Room, dude.
Green Room.
It's green. This is such a good movie. We're just going to kind of have a full-on discussion about it. I'm pretty sure it came out in like 2013.
Yeah, it's an older film, but I saw it for the first time.
Yes. It's been a couple years. I've been like wanting to find the time to watch this with you.
Yeah, and we finally did it.
So fucking good, dude.
Absolutely worth it for sure.
It's like if you go to local venues to see music and play shows, this is going to hit in a fucking crazy, especially if you're in a band or if you've been in a local band trying to tour. This movie hits so fucking hard, and it is deathly terrifying.
Oh, for sure, dude. I could not imagine.
Holy shit.
You're like out on tour, you're across the country.
Yes.
Your show gets canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
You're already like siphoning gas just to get to the next gig.
We don't have any money, man. We're fucking broke. And then dude's like, oh, well, my cousin has I think I can get you a show with my cousin out at this.
Because at first, it was a fucking Denny's show.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
Aggressive punk music starts playing. Yeah. This was directed by Jeremy Saulnier. He's got a couple other movies. He doesn't have like a huge catalog, but he had a movie that came out a couple years prior that was supposed to be really good.
Hit me with the name.
Fuck. I'm sure I know. Or am I mixing up
the live Google search?
Come on now. Give me my man. Blue Ruin, which is like a dude kind of goes on a vigilante spree for some justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's super?
Not as ridiculous. I think it's a little more emotional. That was another like big film festival winner.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited to see that. He's got a couple other movies, but this has just caught me, and I think it's because I've played in a band. We've been to venues all over. We know what that's like. Yeah. It's. I can just imagine what it would be like.
It was like, hey, we got a show for you to play.
Yeah. Where at?
Oh, it's just a neo-Nazi bar.
Oh. Yeah, no, dude.
Full of skinheads.
They get offered this fucking gig, and it's like they have to go.
But they don't know.
No.
It's like $350.
Yeah, I think, did he mention that it was like,
no.
He's like,
no, he did not.
You just kind of roll in there, and you're like, wow.
He just said I think he said that they were like skinheads. Or something
I think
like
he
that.
mentioned that, yeah, and you're immediately like,
because I think he said they're like boots and I can't remember how he fucking described it.
But there's like a small implication, for sure.
And then they get there and it's just.
Did you have any expectations going into it?
All I knew is that it was about a band that gets like trapped in the green room of like a neo-Nazi bar.
Gotcha. Okay, so you knew that part of the premise.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I did not know that Patrick Stewart was gonna be in it though.
That's like a surprise. Like that is a surprise. I didn't either the first time I watched it. You're like, what the fuck?
He shows up and you're like, oh shit, he's here? And then he's like, I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, Charles Xavier is just a fucking Nazi in this movie.
God.
It hurts. It hurts to see, but you're also like, it's just crazy. It's just fucking
insane,
crazy.
man.
So this is definitely utilizing a much smaller space. It's
For
it's only 10 minutes shorter than fucking Knock at the Cabin is.
Yeah.
And you spend most of it in this tiny band room.
Yeah. 80% of the movie is definitely in the green room.
Yeah. When you when you're a band and you're showing up to play at like a local venue, there's a room off to the side usually for you to put all your shit, make sure it doesn't get stolen.
Yeah, and it's also just for like you to chill out.
Yeah,
before you go
if
on.
you're not wanting to be out there, whatever. So there's like it's just a tight space.
They do it for like entertainers too, like
Yeah.
not just like bands and stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a little tiny room that you can chill out in and hang out,
Yeah.
and also you can commit murder in.
If you're feeling like it,
There's a
that
little
day.
quirky. There's a little quirky murder. A little knife in the head.
Yeah, it's Worm, right? It's Worm.
Yeah,
Worm can do what he wants. He's fine.
he's fine. He's allowed to.
God damn it, dude. So they show up to this fucking punk venue. By the way, I mean, I really enjoyed all the actors. It's like a young kind of group
Yeah,
playing fucking punk rock. They're pretty different. I feel like they have pretty different personalities.
oh for sure.
Pat is the best,
Yeah,
He's your boy.
Yes,
He's
I
the
love
one.
Pat.
Yeah, he's our survivor at the end.
Pat was super cool. I liked Tiger.
Tiger was the drummer.
Yeah, the green. No, Tiger was the singer.
Tiger was the singer.
The green-haired guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked him a lot too. He was like the super I'm in it for the punk aspect.
Yes.
He's talking about the Misfits and
Yeah,
shit.
yep.
like-
He was like, "Oh, my
Misfits.
desert island band, Misfits, no doubt."
yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
See, mine is no doubt.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's a joke. It's not no doubt.
Don't,
It's
don't
just
blink.
Gwen Stefani.
Oh. That's my shit.
Yeah. Because this shit is banana. Me, when I find bananas on my desert island, this shit is bananas. Bananas.
At least you got your bananas, my man.
It's true.
All right, so this movie they definitely have no fear going into a Nazi bar.
Bro, he's literally like, Pat is like,
Of course, it's Pat too.
he's like,
dude.
I got a really funny idea here. What if we played?
Let's do a little Dead Kennedys cover, huh?
Yeah. And then they just get up on stage and he's like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah, the one it was Pat his idea.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want
"Fuck."
to do this. This is fucked up. And they're like, if you don't do it, we're gonna tell them all that you're Jewish.
Yeah, they did say that, and then they just Nazi punks, fuck off.
Yeah.
And they just start throwing bottles and shit.
And then at the very they finish it up, and he's like, "Thank you. That one was a cover."
Yeah, yep. But dude, while they're playing it, and you see Worm in the audience, he's like,
Yep.
and then he just fucking spits at him.
Yep.
He is scary. He's fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Do you also see Amber and
you
Emily
do
right
You
there?
Do yes.
Yeah.
And then they probably walk off with him.
Yeah, they go back out because he says it's like he walks up to him right at the end and he's like, "Your fourth song. What's it called?"
Yeah.
That one goes hard. That's the one I did her to.
And his face is just so like his eyes are.
He's
bugged.
literally just like, say anything to me. Give me a fucking excuse.
Yeah.
I'll take the fucking knife that I used to kill her,
Oh my god.
and I'll fucking murder you. I think she's okay. It's not that deep. There's not even a lot of blood.
Dude, but do you remember he drags her for a second because he can't get the knife out.
Yeah.
And then he's like, there it is.
There's the blood.
That was fucking horrific, dude.
Insane.
So yeah, I mean they they finish that song and then they go into their next one and then it just turns into like an orchestrated like slow motion mosh pit sequence.
Yeah, I
where it's
love
like-
it. The music fades out and then
Yeah.
it's brought back in with like classical.
It's just like I don't know. They're just trying to show the purity of what a pit is.
Yeah.
Even though it's full of Nazis right
Mhm.
now.
It's like, yeah, look, even though they're Nazis, look, just because you're a Nazi, it doesn't mean that you can't rock out.
There's something magical that happens in the pit.
Everybody's differences fall apart. You can sing a song called Nazi Punks Fuck Off and then follow it up with just other music, and people will
Yeah.
drop their anger that they had at you 30 seconds ago to start.
And also just put it into the song because they just start going.
Yeah, exactly. And then they just start fucking slamming into each other.
Yeah, yeah. There is something special about a pit. You know, I love a
Mhm.
pit. I love a good pit. in a
Love a
show.
good pit.
Yeah. And that's when we get into the green room. They're like, "Hey, yeah, we got your shit set out here. Don't go in there.
Don't go in there.
You don't got to go in there."
I left my phone.
That's the one thing that fucks it all.
Well, the one thing that fucks it all is that they didn't lock the fucking door.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, fucking big man himself.
Yeah.
That dude does a great performance. I actually really enjoyed.
Oh
him.
no, he did super good.
Eric Edelstein.
Was that him?
Eric Edelstein is Big,
Big
Justin. Yep. He did really fucking good. I liked him a lot. He's like the big show of force at first. So yeah, he goes to get the phone and there's the dead body and Worm's sitting there.
Yeah.
And that's when we meet Amber.
Yeah.
Great character.
She's like, call the police.
Yeah. And they're like, no. And he tries to, and they're like,
yeah.
dude comes out with a gun and he's just like he says,
all right,
everything's okay.
Everything's fine. Just you have to go in the room now. You have to go in the room.
And this is when the anxiety starts for this movie. Hard. I mean, I guess it starts when they roll up to a Nazi club.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh fuck.
Well, it's like, dude, they're
But
holding
at
you
least
at
the cops have
gunpoint.
been called, right? They called the cops.
They did call the cops,
right?
Cops
That's good.
Cops show up. It's fine. We need a couple true believers. Yeah, I like.
What did you think when you saw that, dude?
Well, I was like, holy fuck. Because, I mean, he straight up says, like, yeah, I'd like to report a stab. Yeah, I was calling to report a stabbing.
And then you're like, what?
Yeah, I was like, wait, so he's actually reporting it?
Yeah.
But then, yeah, he's like, I need a true believer. And then I think Darcy says, like, how about two?
God.
And, yeah, they just stab each other, like,
They're
right
like
before
twin
the
brothers,
Yeah,
dude.
like, right before the cops show up, they just stab each other.
The way that they hold each other by the neck and they're just like, all right, here we go.
Ready?
He stabs him like 3 times.
Yeah. These
My
are
God.
true believers, dude.
Fucking shit, man. They're just like, do your time. He doesn't even give them the amount because he says
Nope.
600
Yeah, he's like, I'll
gives
give
him
it
like
to you.
3.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
like,
give the rest to you when you get back
when you
out.
get out. Oh my fucking God, dude.
Insane.
It just blew me away that to show that crazy, that scary devotion.
Yeah, man.
dude.
Yeah.
Shit. Then it's just a lot of the
The back and forth.
back and
the,
forth.
Like,
They're in the room
the
with Big Justin.
negotiations. Yeah. Sam gets him into the fucking sleeper hold or like the arm bar.
Aren't you so excited when that shit happens, dude?
Yeah. They get
It's
the
so
gun.
funny, dude.
They get the gun from him.
It becomes like, wait a minute, this boss music isn't for him.
Yeah,
It's
why do I
our
hear boss music?
Yeah, dude, because he's got a gun, but then Reese, the drummer's like, there's fucking 5 of us, and he's one guy, and then he's like,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
He's like, don't.
Stop.
And then he's like yelling at the door. He's like, they're gonna fucking rush me, dude.
And then they rush him.
Oh, they get his ass too.
They
There's
get
so
him.
many good moments where you're hopeful. You're hopeful.
Gentlemen, I'd like to just that's an unregistered firearm. I'd like to remove it from the equation.
Oh my God. Oh
We'll
my
give
God.
you the gun, but we're keeping the bullets.
Yeah. How are you doing for that scene?
Oh my god.
I had seen this, so like I was just watching Andrew the whole time, just waiting for those.
Amber like
reactions.
looks through the fucking like the
There's
bottom
like
of the door
There's like
grate.
a grate down there.
and
Yeah.
She's like she sees the red laces.
Yeah. You see. Is Patrick Stewart's character Darcy?
Yeah.
You see his feet kind of back up. He's like, all right, I'm backing away.
Yeah.
And then you see
and then
red
you just
laces
see red
come
laces
in.
on either side. Yeah. And she's like, they're going to kill us. Don't give him the gun. But he's already like opened the door and Pat sticks his hand out to like give them the gun. And they were just going to fucking cut his hand off.
His wrist was like
I don't know how he like
lived.
continued to operate.
It's kind of insane. They duct tape it together.
You've got me fucked up.
Absolutely. By the end of the movie, he's like a ghost, man. He's dead pale, but he's got his war paint on. Oh my god, I love this.
When he
fucking
shaves
movie.
his head.
I love this movie. That's like the very end of it too. How many people did you think were going to get out? Did you not know what to expect, or what were you thinking?
I thought there was going to be one survivor.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was going to be. I think Sam is the female member of the band.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be Sam that got out.
Final girl kind of style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after she like dies, I was like, okay,
Ouch.
it's going to be Amber.
I
was like, Amber's going to survive. And it makes sense because she is literally the one who kills everybody else.
Yeah, dude.
She's literally I don't think Pat even like gets a confirmed kill.
He's mostly distracting.
Yeah. Cuz she's the one who cuts open Big Justin.
I forgot about that scene when it happened, dude. And like we were all like like it happened so fast.
And it's just
he chokes him out. He's
like fighting off. He's like not going to sleep.
Yeah. But then I think he finally gets him. He finally gets him to go to sleep.
And then she's just like
and she just opens him up, dude.
Yeah.
With a box cutter.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? We had him and he's down.
Well, now he's permanently down.
You're not wrong. I mean, it's not like we have any sympathy for Big Justin.
But yeah, then she gets the gun and kills like 3 other people.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, when
Wait,
she's
Pat kills Darcy. Or both of them. They both have a gun at that point. At the very end.
Yeah.
Doing the shoot off.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought Pat got that last clip right on his head.
Okay, yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
So one confirmed kill.
One confirmed
but
kill.
Amber
for Pat.
was doing the work.
Yeah, dude. She was carrying hard.
Reese was carrying in the beginning.
Yes.
Until
he like fucked off.
God. Well, I mean, they're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're just splitting up.
They split up. Like, find a way out. The dogs.
He gets outside the building and then is just immediately killed.
Yeah, dude. I really wanted him to get away. I was so fucking sad. He gets out and immediately someone's there and you just hear.
Yep. It's like multiple. Yeah.
Shanked to death. And the dude's like, shit, bro.
Whoa, man.
That's what that feels like. Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah, and then Sam gets killed by dog.
Yeah. So
and
does,
then Tiger gets killed by dog. I think Tiger gets killed first.
Yep. He's the first to go. Poor fucking guy.
Yeah.
They do the desert island question again before they go out. I love that. Also,
Pat still can't fucking come up with one.
Yeah, and Pat's trying to get his his speech
emotional
out.
Story about.
He's like, the first time he's trying to sell it, he's like probably trying to stay conscious. You know what I mean?
He's definitely like in shock.
Yeah, for sure. That's like right after he gets taped up and shit, man.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. And the entire time, Darcy's just trying to like figure out a way to like cover it all up. He tells the dude with the dog, he's like, your business might get shut down because of this.
Right.
But as long as I'm still around, you'll be taken care of.
Yep. He's like, cover my ass and I got all you guys.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But he's also pretty confident in the process of getting rid of them.
Yeah.
He's like, we're running on, like, this is
he's
taking
like, we
too
have
long.
a schedule. Yeah, no, by the end of it, he's like,
they got a whole plan, dude.
This is fucked up. This is bad.
It's as soon as they found the siphoning equipment in there.
He was like, oh, dude, we got it.
He's like,
this is perfect.
All right.
This is perfect.
Blades only, dogs, no guns.
No guns. They stole gas from us.
Yeah. But by the end of it, he's like, okay, use a fucking gun.
If you
Just
have to,
kill them.
if you have to shoot once, and if
Yeah.
you have to shoot more than once, tight grouping because you're gonna be digging the slugs out yourself.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
hard cut to.
He's missing every shot.
Blap 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 blap.
Oh my god, dude. I love so yeah, when he gets commando mode, he finishes his fucking hype story. Him and Amber have an interesting dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of it, it's like she's like finish your
Yeah, she's like, I want to
story."
hear, I want to hear how it ended.
Let's get hyped up.
And he's like, it doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about.
It does though.
It
I loved
does.
it. I loved it. He's such like a nerdy guy, but the nerdy guy wins.
I was
love it.
so sad though at the end when he's like, I've got it. I've got my desert island ban. And she's like, tell it to someone who fucking cares.
Tell it to somebody who gives a shit.
Like, what the fuck, man? This dude just survived the night with you.
Yeah. She didn't
And
give a
you-
fuck about that in the
You
first
gave a
place.
desert island ban?
She didn't.
Did she not? I thought
No,
she did.
They get to her and she's like,
I
'cause
thought
'cause she don't care.
I thought she gave it.
and then it goes to him and he's like, I don't know. And they're like, it's fine.
Aw, I wanted to hear it.
It might be the band
It
that
might be
plays
that final
at the
closing
credits.
song. Yeah,
I'm going to assume that because I was very sad the first time I saw it too.
Mhm.
But I thought that her reaction rung true to her character.
yeah, for sure.
Because she's also like, I just murdered fucking eight
eight guys.
people.
My best friend just died.
Yeah, I hate everything and I want to go home.
I mean, I
like,
get it.
yeah, dude. So it's fucking great movie.
Oh, definitely.
Great movie. The score is fucking like great. You've got those moments like in the
Yeah.
pit in the very beginning where it's like somber and really mellow,
Mhm.
and then when we're in the club, I love when they're talking through the door because they'll be talking and you don't hear the music.
Yeah.
And then when it goes to Darcy, you know, they turn the music up because you're with him.
Yeah, you're in.
And it's like,
Yep. When they come
It's
out
like-
the first time and the music cuts,
yeah.
and they turn all the power off.
I like those moments where like they're trying to get an upper hand on each other. Like when the power goes out, I was very scared the first time. I was like,
Yeah.
Justin's gonna run on somebody. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't, but like it's very
Dude,
tense
yeah,
for a
she's
second.
like, she lights a cigarette and it's just like,
Yeah. If that
smoke this, and if that cherry does anything you don't like,
shoot it. Yeah, dude. I love that.
And then they find like the fucking heroin, like the drug,
Yeah.
like bunker
Which was
underneath.
Fucking so sad that they couldn't find a way out from that, but so good because it's what helped them get out at
In
the
the
very
end,
end.
yeah.
They utilized that space.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it was a natural way to expand the space of
Yes.
the green room without like, while still keeping it like condensed.
right. And then they're like, "Oh, this is why they really need to cover it up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just that we witnessed a murder; it's that we witnessed a murder at a fucking drug den.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, at the end too, when they go back to Worm
Yeah,
and like his friend is just shot up, fucked up on the chair,
yeah,
and he's just like eating cereal. God, staring at the TV. It's like, yeah, so this is what the guy who calls all of this has been doing.
yeah. He's just
having some cereal, you know,
Mhm.
fucking high as shit.
yeah. While his buddies are fucking like dead around him.
He caused it all, dude. So fucking, oh my god.
Insane.
I
Rest in
fucking love it
peace,
though.
Daniel, Tad's
Yeah.
cousin.
Yeah, he was like trying to get out of it, and that's why his girl was fucking murked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you figure out. You kind of uncover some stuff as the film goes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of intrigue.
And like I was saying, I like how like the power dynamic changes sometimes.
Yeah,
Like Pat's always using his head. Everybody else is like, let's just fucking sprint out of here. He takes the microphone and puts it
And,
on.
yeah, he's the one
the
who comes
PA.
up with feedback. Yeah,
And it fucks the dogs up, that's the main threat, really. I mean,
or the
like
dogs. Yeah,
guys with machetes, yeah.
You can fight guys with machetes. You can kill a guy with a shotgun.
But a dog is gonna fucking jump on you and they just tear your fucking throat out, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that the dog didn't die at the end.
Yeah. He was like, it's not his fault.
Yeah,
Not his fault he was trained like
You
that.
were
Poor
raised
guy.
from birth to
kill and eat throats. Yeah, they were gonna stage it that the dogs got them,
like got loose, yeah,
and fucking like just demolished them. Jesus,
insane. Yeah, when they they get to the van at the end, and you can like see,
you can see the bodies placed and shit. And that's where Darcy dies. He does like
he just says fuck. He's like, he literally just gets to the point where he's like, fuck this. This has been so much fucking effort.
Yeah.
And it's all for naught.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
He just starts walking away. He just turns around like nonchalantly and just like,
and then he gets shot once.
Boom. And then he's like, okay.
He's like, all right, fuck you.
What if Pat did die right there, man?
I thought that was what was gonna happen.
I don't know. I would have been fucked up. I was
That
like,
would've
somebody
hurt.
in the band has to make it out.
That would have
And
hurt.
I'm very glad that he did.
Yeah. And I loved that, like, in the morning, as they're like sitting waiting, it cuts to like Tad at his apartment listening to the fucking
He's just sleeping.
interview that they gave.
Yeah. Yep. Jesus, man. He's listening to his success while he also played a part in fucking their lives up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's showing the people that played roles in it at the end and where they're at.
Yep.
Such a good movie, man.
You gotta watch it.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
I think I'm right there with you on that.
Super solid 9 out of 10.
Here it is. The weekly HBO shill. It's on HBO Max. You can check it out there.
Yeah, it used to be on Netflix, but okay, it's not our fault.
It's
it
not
got
our
moved
fault.
over.
Look, I'm not the guy who puts every movie that we watch on HBO Max.
Seriously.
I don't know what you want me to... I didn't do shit. I didn't rig shit.
It wasn't me.
I don't know what to tell you, bud.
My God. Check it out, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a subscription.
Give me a free one.
All right, so I mean, next time we might we got a cabin episode in the works coming up.
Cabin's coming. We got once The Last of Us is done,
finish up The Last of Us. We got some more content brewing for the channel, so let us know some kind of stuff you want to see. Want to watch us play tabletop games?
That would be sick.
You want to watch us play Dungeons and Dragons?
That's sick. That is sick.
We have cameras. We have sound.
We have cameras.
We can bring them and set them up and do things,
and then we can record it.
Just let us know. Please like, subscribe, hit that motherfucking bell so you know when shit's coming out.
Notifications turned on. Turn that shit on, man.
Come on. You want to see when it comes out? 4 a.m. on Mondays.
4 a.m. every Monday. Unless it takes me too long to edit the video, and then in that case it usually comes out around like noon or something.
And that's totally fine. You can wait. The video's worth it.
It's worth it. You're worth it.
You're worth it. All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Zach Gosen.
I'm Andrew Hall.
This has been the Davis.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Sorry. This has been the Storyworks podcast.
Till next time.
Sayonara.
No, it's beautiful.
There it is.